Hi there, welcome back. My name is Mark, and this week, car week, is going to be about cleaning again. Yes, that's an ongoing thing when you have several cars. You need to clean them. Gonna work a little bit on the Ferrari, I guess, if I got time. I'm gonna clean the BMW because what happened is I got sick. I told you guys that. So I didn't work on the car, on the Ferrari, but I also didn't drove the BMW. And well, that thing is fucking dirty. Have a look. Oh my, oh my. So what we're gonna do today, this week, I'm gonna start cleaning up the BMW so we can drive it again because it looks like shit. Then after cleaning, if I got time, I'm gonna do some testing with the paint correction just to get the hang of it, try it, see whatever. Then I will see what will happen this week. Busy week, so I haven't got much time to work on the Ferrari like I wanted to. I do need to film another video about the handbrake and the brakes, but that's a different episode. And this week I need to prepare for a very cool event that's coming up. So we'll see what happens. But let's get started. Let's clean the BMW first. And just like that, sea is clean. Now I'm feeling very hot. The sun is shining, but we have to be careful. I don't want to get sick again. I'm gonna show you some things about the car. Well, first of all, if you look very closely, you can see how much damage there is on the front bumper. Also missing some clear coat here. Pretty bad. And also, when you take a closer look at the hood, you see, can you see it? There. You know, it's metallic black, so it's kind of hard to zoom in on it. But also the hood has a lot of paint chips. I'm gonna think about the bumper first, because there is a possibility I'm gonna change the bumper with a M-style bumper. So in that case, it needs to be painted. Also, we got some damage on the rear quarter panel that needs to be restored by a painter. I don't think I can do it myself. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with some small areas, on the bumper, just to test out what happens if you remove some of the paint chips. And I think after that, I'm gonna test the panel with some polishing, because all the panels have scratches, washing scratches, etc. Those are easy to remove, as long as you don't do it too often, otherwise you will not have any paint left on the car. So next step in this situation, I'm gonna prepare some paint chip repair, you know what I mean. So this is going to be the area we are gonna focus on, and as you can see, and cleaned it some extra, but there's some old repairs, some new paint chips, and a lot of damage. So what we're gonna do first is scratch away the old repairs like this, and then put some primary paint in the small chips. Wait until that's dry, and then put some clear coat on it and polish it off and see what happens. As you can see, stage 1 complete. Looks very scary. I sanded it the tops down with 1200 grit to remove the edges. and then put the paint in the gaps. That's the black paint. It's gonna dry now. Then we're gonna sand it down with the 3000 grit, and then we put either or another big little bit of black, the second coat, or the clear coat, and then gonna sand it down and polish it. Second coat of black, sanded it down with a 300 grit with some water. Should have used it with the 1200 grit also, but who cares. Starting to look a lot better. I really hope that I know what I'm doing here. The clear coat is on. Now we have to wait 1 hour until everything is dry. Then I'm gonna sand it down with the 300 grit and polish this part just to see what happens. And hopefully I don't mess up with end up with a mesh.
A few moments later.
First polishing session, first results. I hope you can see it on camera. But what I've just learned is that it kind of works, but I'm just too impatient to do it right, because the paint was still too soft. But I don't know if you can see, I haven't done the upper part, but I've done the under. Wait. That's better. It's kind of hard on the black paint, but this part has been done and this part hasn't been done. And what you can see, what I can see, is that, for example, here, yeah, you can see some of the past, it's damaged, still visible. Here is the part that hasn't been polished. This is the part that accidentally has been polished. Wait. Oh, this is hard, man. So at this point you can see it very clearly, but over here you can't see anything. So that proves one thing, that it can be done, but I have a lot to learn. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep practicing on this part of the bumper to see if we can fix this. And of course I just decided, because I feel a little bit sad looking at the bumper, because what I've just discovered while polishing, a lot of damage repair probably done by the dealership that sold me the car is disappearing. So you see more damage when I polish the car. That's not good. So depending on the fact that if we're gonna keep this car or sell it, if we're gonna keep it, I just decided we're gonna put some M-style bumpers on this thing. And meanwhile I'm gonna use this bumper to learn to polish and learn the trick and get better. What did we learn today? We learned that you can only learn by doing. So of course I spent the whole day discovering, but I'm pretty happy with the result. Overall, I need to learn a lot. You look closely, you see a lot of imperfections, and of course I understand I can't take that away the first time trying, but this is what I meant. This is a little bit of an annoying when you put the polishing machine over this part, then you see that the paint just disappears. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Like I said, the bumper is my trial and error part. I really like the car. It's just so much fun. Not as much fun, of course, as the Ferrari, but what a nice combination of cars we have here. Missing the Ford in the picture, but I also still like the Ford, and that one is going nowhere. Just like the Ferrari, of course. So, well, what can I say? Short one this week again. I promise you, I'm working on some pretty sick videos. Well, I think they're sick. We're gonna get better. And meanwhile, I want to thank you for watching. See you again next time, and a goodbye.